Hi friends, welcome to our class today. This is going to be a 30-minute gentle, slow flow. So if you are wanting to add a little more movement or you're kind of just getting back into this flowing style, this is the class for you. We're going to take things nice and gentle, nice and slow, open up the whole body, build a little strength, build a little bit of stability, and then have a nice rest at the end. We'll come together in a seated position. I'm sitting on a blanket. Feel free to do the same. Closing the eyes if you want. Starting with some centering breath. So just find that Dirga breath, that complete breath, breathing in through belly, ribs, and chest. A few more just like that. Trying to find your way to right here, right now, joining me on the mat. Nice. Blinking the eyes open if they're closed. Let's roll the shoulders up and back a few times. Take the arms, reach them out and up. Nice big stretch. Press the palms together in prayer in front of the heart. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach out and up. Nice big stretch. Good. Bring it back down. Palms in front of the heart. Good. We're going to do the 4 movements of the spine. Great way to start out any practice. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, lateral bend, so side bend. Moving to one side, opening up through the other. Good. Bring it back to center and switch other side. Open up through that side bend. Good. Bringing it back to center, hands to the legs. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Flexion and extension here. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Good. Again, inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Nice. Back to center. Last movement of the spine here, twisting or rotation. Twist to one side. Good, especially when you're just getting back into something. If you've been out for illness, injury, surgery, whatever it is, always check with your doctor first. As long as that's okay. Finding the 4 movements of the spine is an awesome way. Let's switch side. Awesome way to start to bring back that flexibility. If we've got more flexibility and mobility in the spine, it means we have more balance, which is something that can be challenging when you're first getting back from maybe being a bit more sedentary for any reason. Good. Unwind, bring it back to center. Fantastic. Let's come into our tabletop shape. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Add a blanket underneath the knees for some extra padding if you choose. Fingers are spread nice and wide, so we're spreading that weight out, not just on the wrists. Good. With this tabletop, move those hips side to side a few times. Good. Take the right foot back. Tuck the toes under. Press through the heel. Nice. Switch it out. Other side. Left foot back. Tuck the toes under. Press through the heel. Back to center. Take that right foot. Step it back. Press through the heel. Use those right glutes to lift the right heel. Working on some beginning balance. So just kind of getting back into that balance, back into that core stability. Both hands can stay on the mat, or maybe you just walk your left hand forward. If that feels okay and you feel super steady here, you can always reach the hand forward. Good. If this feels good for you and you want a little more stability, we're going to take that right leg, left arm out and back to center. Good. 2 more breaths wherever you are. Any variation is great. Nice. Release it. We're going to take that right foot and bring it to the outside of the right hand. So if you've got some yoga blocks, great time to add them underneath the hands here. Fingertips can meet the mat if it doesn't feel great to bring the palms all the way down. Let's make some big stirs with that right knee. Good. I'm just going to turn to face you so you can see what's happening here. So we're stirring that right knee, right? Good. Then we're going to take that left hand, bring it to the mat, right hand to that right thigh, or it can lift towards the ceiling. Take your right elbow, slide it down the inside of that right leg. Good. Let's do it again. Take that right arm, reach it up. And take that right arm down and through behind the left and round the spine a bit here. Press into the hands, round that upper back. Good. Bring it back to center. Take that right foot back to meet the left. And let's come into a child's pose here. Hands can always come to stack on top of each other. Let the forehead rest. If knees and hips don't feel ready for that child's pose yet, just take the hips a little off the heels. Very good. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to switch so you can see me a little bit better. Left foot's going to go back. Tuck the toes, press through the heel. Use that left glute to lift the left leg. Again, right hand can stay right where it is, both hands on the mat. Or you can take that right hand, walk it a little bit forward, maybe fingertips touch the mat or the floor. Or right arm reaches forward. If you want even more stability, more balance, move that foot and arm a little side to side. About 3 more breaths wherever you are. Good. Nice. Bring it all back to center. This time we're going to take that left foot to the outside of the left hand. And we're going to make those big stirs again. So big stir with that left knee. You got it. You can go one way, you can go the other, just kind of stir around. Open up through the hip, ankle, knee. Good. Let's add that twist. Right hand stays on the mat or the block, left hand to the thigh, or maybe lifts up. Nice big reach. Good. Take that elbow, slide it down the inside. Inhale, open it up again. And then we're going to take that left arm, bring it behind the right, round the spine. Good job. Unwind everything. Bring it back to that tabletop shape. You get to choose here child's pose, forearm table, or maybe a downward facing dog. Couple more breaths wherever you choose to be. Adding movement if it feels good. Staying still if that feels better. Good. Start to walk your feet towards the hands or hands towards the feet, coming into your forward fold. Head gets a little shake here, shoulders get a little shimmy. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, hands are going to rise all the way up, nice and tall. Hands can lift if you want. Exhale, hands in prayer. Good. We'll start with a few half sun salutations, warming up the body a little bit more, and really kind of check in with yourself, especially if this is something you're just getting back into. Notice what the body needs more than what the ego wants. That one can be tricky sometimes. So inhale, hands lift. Exhale, bring those hands together in prayer, and we're going to sit back towards a chair pose. Maybe you take this chair pose a little easy. Maybe you don't go far down here. Maybe you just bend the knees a little bit, weights in the heels, just kind of starting to feel that balance. Feel that belly hug towards the spine. Nice. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, we're going to fold all the way forward. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, come all the way up again. Exhale, hands in prayer. Good, let's do it again. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, hands in prayer. Find your chair pose. Good, we're keeping that back nice and long. Chest is open, shoulders away from those ears, belly hugging in. If you are having a hard time connecting to those belly muscles, clear the throat and you'll feel them all hug into center. Good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Good, let's do one more just like that. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, chair pose. Good, full breath here. Nice, inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, rise to the top. Exhale, hands in prayer. Good. We're going to add a little bit more of a flow, and we're going to slow things down a little bit. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, chair pose. Good. Clear the throat. Feel that support. Inhale, come to stand, and we're going to take a step back with that left foot. Let's find our warrior one first, or a crescent pose if that feels better. Heel lifted for your crescent pose. Right knee is going to stay bent. Nice. All we're going to do is a nice gentle flow. Lots of variations. Choose what works for you. Start with those arms by the sides. Again, feel that little gentle lift of the chest, shoulders sliding down, starting to turn on those posture muscles. Imagine like maybe you could push those hands back towards the wall behind you. Good. Let's add some slow movement. Inhale, slowly lift those arms. Exhale, slowly sweep them back down. Good. Inhale, take the weight into the right foot. Exhale, if you want, move towards a warrior three. So this is already a warrior three. If you want to start to lift the foot, you can. Good. One full breath wherever you are. Nice. Next exhale, step that left foot back down. We're going to repeat it one more time. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, onto that right foot. Exhale, warrior three, your choice. Maybe you use a wall, maybe you use a chair. Keep that left glute nice and strong. Good. Bring left foot to meet the right. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to the top. Very nice. Exhale, hands in prayer. Good. We're going to give it a try on the other side. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, chair pose. Feel that support. Clear the throat if that feels helpful. Good. Nice. Inhale to stand. Right foot's going to step back. Let's find our warrior one or crescent pose here. Heel up or down. You get to choose. Arms come by the sides. Again, take a moment to find that posture. So, especially when we're getting back from surgery, injury, illness, we might not have been using those posture muscles a lot. So, starting to open up that front body, starting to strengthen that back body, we're going to take it step by step. Okay? Adding movement if you choose. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, hands down. Inhale onto the left foot. Exhale, warrior three. Any shape. Good. One more full breath. Nice. Take that right foot back. Find that warrior one crescent pose, your preference. On the next inhale, hands sweep up. Exhale, float them back down. Good. Inhale onto that left foot. Exhale, any variation of warrior three. Again, use chair, use wall, whatever you would like for some support, especially as you're starting to come back. Good. Take that right foot, bring it next to the left. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Good. We're going to find our way to the mat and do another flow down there. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, start to step the feet back, and we'll come into a tabletop shape. Good. Rock those hips a little bit. If you want to take an extra breath or two of rest, maybe find a child's pose. I'm going to grab my blocks, so take another couple breaths wherever you are. Good. We'll meet back in our tabletop shape. So I'm going to use my blocks here underneath my hands just to give me a little bit more height. Good. Right foot is going to reach back behind you. Use those nice strong glutes. So blocks can be under your hands or not. Strong, strong glutes. Those glutes are another thing that we really want to start to strengthen as we come back into movement. So point the right toes behind you and stir a little circles. Doesn't matter which direction. This just starts to work on those hip stabilizers. Good. Stir the other direction. Nice work. Good. We're going to take that right foot in between the hands this time. So again, maybe use those blocks, maybe not. Left toes tuck under. Left foot presses into the mat, left knee lifts. Good. Maybe you straighten that right leg a little bit. Bend that right knee, left knee comes down, hands lift to rise. Good. Let's try it again. Hands come down to blocks or floor. Tuck that back toe under, lift the back knee. Maybe right here is where you stay. If you want, start to straighten that right leg. It does not have to go all the way straight. Good. Bend the right knee. Left knee down. Inhale, hands lift. Good. Float those hands back down. Take the right foot back to meet the left. Child's pose or downward facing dog. If you've got those blocks handy, you can always take a block under the forehead. Good. Come back up to our tabletop shape. We're going to give it a try on the other side. This time, left foot comes back. Use those left glutes to lift the leg. Point the left toes behind you. Start with those little circles. You got it. Good. Stir the circles the other direction. Try to keep belly somewhat engaged. So again, maybe clear the throat. Try to hug that belly towards the spine. Good. Couple more circles. Nice. Take that left foot in between the hands. Maybe add those blocks here. Good. We're going to try and do the same thing on this side. So as the left knee comes forward, right toes tuck under. Lift up that right knee. Stay here if you want, or start to straighten that left leg. Bend the left knee. Right knee comes down. Inhale, hands lift. Slowly bring those palms back down. Tuck the back toe under, lift up that back knee. Pause here, and maybe straighten. Good. Bring it down, and we'll do that lift. Good. Hands float down. Good. One more time. Tuck that back toe under, lift the back knee. Straighten the leg if you want. Bring that knee back to the mat. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, come back down. Good. Take that left foot back to meet the right. Let's come on to our backs. I'm going to kind of be in a different direction than my mat, but you don't have to be just lay right down. I'm just going to turn so you can see what I'm doing here. We'll do a figure 4 shape, so take the right ankle to the left thigh. Stay right here, or take that right hand in between the legs. Both hands meet behind the left thigh. Good. If when you're hugging the legs in, the head doesn't easily reach the mat, if you kind of feel like your head is floating, bring something underneath it so the neck can rest. Blanket, pillow, whatever you have handy. 2 more breaths here. Good. Slowly release that side and just switch. Left ankle to right thigh. Same options here. Feet might stay on the mat. Maybe you take that left hand in between the legs. Both hands can meet behind that right thigh. A few more breaths. Soften what you can. Good. Slowly release. Bring both feet back to the mat. Knees are going to be as wide as the hips. And start with a gentle rock, just side to side. Rocking out, twisting out any leftover tension. Good. Know that you've done a great job showing up for yourself today. Getting back into movement, getting back into flow. Starting to find some more stability and strength. When you feel ready, come to a relaxing shape, a restful shape. Doesn't have to look like mine. Let's take a nice big breath in through the nose. And a big breath out through the mouth. Good. One more just like that. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Hands and feet are heavy. Softening muscles in the face, shoulders, legs. Staying with that gentle breath. And if you'd like, repeating this affirmation with me, either in your mind or out loud. I release tension with ease and embrace the strength that resides within me. I embrace the strength that resides within me. Good. One more time all the way through. I release tension with ease and embrace the strength that resides within me. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. Please take all the time you need here, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. If you enjoyed this video, you can always subscribe. I love getting requests, so if there's anything in particular that you'd like to work on, send me a message or comment and let me know.